I work, of course, with several B'Rock orchestras. They play very well, but they start to become older. And a certain routine sleeps in. And that is absolutely not the case with B'Rock. And it's, on top of that, technically speaking, a very good ensemble.
B'Rock is not an orchestra anymore that would just take a prescribed way of playing. One special thing about B'Rock is this, that each musician has a responsibility of inspiring the colleagues, not just waiting to be inspired. And that makes the whole thing much more lively. I think the most important thing in rehearsals, apart of getting the little technical things, rhythmic things, intonation, sound, dynamics.
What I wanted to ask,
right?
We have those wonderful oboes somewhere. Can we give them a little bit more room, or you play a bit more? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Once more.
It's never easy. We have to agree on one vision, and we have to discover during the days of rehearsal the limits, the boundaries.
If possible, especially the bass, when it's solo, can you play less, and when it's tutti, play more? There's not enough difference in the quality of sound. And we go a little bit. It's not enough. Even this is a bit pedestrian. That this note, it doesn't get an accent there. Just if we could do in the first trio a little bit more.
These sort of boundaries between the players in the orchestra. Once we have established that, then we don't really have to decide he is always going to be forte, he is always going to be piano. It changed the sounds depending where we're playing, here in Ghent or playing in Seville. Of course, it takes a bit of time for everyone to be there, but then we have real communication during the concert. We can change tempo and dynamic, and we can be fluent, and we perfectly understand each other.
What I like myself is to have a dialogue with the orchestra. I think this has been the big change in conducting in the last years. That the conductors are anymore those Karajans which were having the orchestras like slaves for them. But we want to have fun. They accept my reference when I am in front of the person who is giving a version and controlling all the details, but they really are willing to give all their ideas, to add spontaneity whenever it's necessary, and that, I think, at the end gives a much better result than it was given in other times.